Another recording, another not dollar. I don't make anything of this. Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Enviroboy. You can call me Scott. I'm playing Hogwarts Legacy, continuing where we left off, which was running around doing stuff for birds and centaurs or whatever. So we're here with Poppy, and I guess
Gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down.
Around here.
She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on.
She set up all these defenses, threatened to attack the next poacher who showed up, and then just ended up assaulting all of her neighbors instead. Classic grandma.
Protect those who
Classic Graham. Alright, so we're here at Stonehenge, finding out that all of what was actually happening with all these things was magical all along. Look at her face. She's like, oh! Oh! Ah! Oh, what is it? It looks like a demented Furby. Except like we've already seen and captured a handful of these things. It's fine. Are they running in a pattern? What does it say? They're making a map. Are we just gonna sit here and laugh? Like, what is this?
That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen.
No, I don't, because I've already captured like 15 of them.
The moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same though.
Yeah, because they run around randomly.
To get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran I've managed to see.
I love the concept of just a bunch of random stuff happening, and then these kids being like, "Oh, it must be magic!" Whoa!
First time I was on Highwing, or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night I met Highwing. Actually,
Yeah, I want to know
How you and Highwing met?
I'd actually like you to know.
Okay.
About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead.
Yeah, everyone knows that if you kill the thing, you can get more money than if you just like sell it.
We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below, and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen, a good one, a sign that the worst was over.
And then everything got worse, so I have no idea what's going on.
The night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Betrayal! I can't believe this. I can't believe you've done this to me. What is that? This feels like such forced drama. Like I come from a family of poachers. Yeah, a lot of people come from like families of horrible people. A lot of people come from families of clan members, and they're like, I actually don't agree with this. The thing that happens, man, if you're like fighting them, then that's great. That's the whole point. That's what we call loosely, you know, ending generational traumas and stuff. This is a very good thing. I don't understand why you're like hesitant. You should be proud of this. Anyway, yeah, it's like, yeah, oh man, you should be so embarrassed at the fact that you're trying to be better than the people that came before you.
Must have been like for you.
I never fitted in.
That's the goal. That's the point of life.
The older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave.
How
I'm glad you
brave.
escaped.
So am I.
I must admit, I have a crush on you now.
So many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
Yeah, I guess you're succeeding.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
Yeah, that's fair. You ever thought about having just like a counselor or something? It's fine.
What was it like growing up?
Although I suppose it's the 1800s. They didn't understand the concept of like counselors or
Always
generally
chasing the next big
being
kill.
kind and
It was
helpful and
chaotic
mental health
dangerous
and all that.
Nowhere a child should ever grow up.
Yeah. Do your parents?
Do your parents know about the things you do now?
Yes, they're the main poachers I sabotage. I'll show you, Mom and Dad.
They don't speak to me. Last I heard, they were in Borneo trying to make their fortunes there. Acromantulas.
That means they're probably dead. Like, let's be real. Acromantulas, those things are pretty
Some
nasty.
days a part of me hopes that it has. Now that I'm older, I wish I could talk to them, get them to see sense. But sadly, I suspect that wouldn't do
So
anything.
then that begs the question, Poppy. What would you do to save these animals? What lengths would you go? Would you fight your mom and dad? Would you kill your mom and dad? All for the sake of saving a ladybug?
We were around so many poachers in the tent.
Uh-huh.
Were you not worried about being recognized?
Poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area aren't any I'd grown
I
up
love
with.
this too.
That said,
Like,
I suspect
poachers are
someone must have
nomadic. Like,
recognized me.
are poachers
That's how
akin
they
to
got
like
Gran.
gypsy societies or something in the magic world? Like, what do you mean poachers are nomadic? They're people with jobs. Like, this is there's weird language we're speaking about them
I'm
with.
glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran.
Okay.
He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat.
Like physically, I'm going to
I can
beat
make
them.
A quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
I'm collecting the moonstone. I'm taking it back. Yeah, okay, so we got the mooncalf dance. So like I'm curious to know what the nature of these mooncalves are. Are they like, is it just like a compulsion? Are there like magnetic fields that make them run in a specific thing? Are they created creatures programmed to do our bidding? It's like the mini Terminator running around in circles. They're mindless, unable to control their compulsions. They have no choice.
Are you finished with the drawing?
You
Just
quite finished yet?
barely. I think the pattern's a bird.
Is it probably
I think
like a
that's what it
fooper or
looks like.
something?
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Oh!
That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour.
I'm here.
Perhaps we should
Oh,
go back to the
Doran, where'd you
castle
come
and we can
from?
Track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed.
I like how this is the only quest line that like it gives you a conversational prompt to leave the area. All the rest of them you just like walk away. But in this one we need to discuss it with Poppy before we go anywhere. Great. Quest complete. The centaur and the stone. Alright, so we've done that. Man, we're so close to leveling up. It's critical. I need that. Okay, quests. Oops, no, okay. Getting closer, though, by pressing O for that. Okay, finding focus. Natty is in the Great Hall, worshipping the giant ent that looks over all of the children in the winter time. In the spring it shall saunter off in its tree-like glory, leaving the students to fend for themselves for a change. Mostly because it's probably growing tired of their angst and complaining at all hours of the day. Who could blame them? And even as the prancing, sword-fighting ghosts, accomplishing nothing with their wars, as none of them can die anymore, they're already dead. But don't mention that to them, they get really offended when reminded of that, even though they like to flaunt it by floating through walls and celebrating the days of their deaths. As the ghosts flaunt around, the students continue about their business, largely doing anything they can think of to do in this castle, except go to class. Standing in front of doors, awkwardly waiting for the world beyond to load for them. Ah, man. I love how, like, they, like, when doing, like, a tech demo, they would 1,000,000% describe it as a clever way to disguise loading screens. When, like, all I can think about is, like, oh, yeah, it's super clever that I have to stand here just, like, staring at a door for 20 seconds while the world loads. I'd almost prefer the loading screen, because then at least it's not like you're trying to gaslight me into thinking that this game is more complex than it really is. And so the food stands ready for students, uneaten, rotting, and generally speaking making a mockery of all of the effort that the house elves have gone through to produce the food. I mean, look at it all. It's glorious. It looks delicious. And they're just producing it 24/7. It's just there at all times. They keep cycling it through. They have to follow all the standard food code regulations. I mean, 4 hours out of temp and it's gone. And it's like, what, to like 1 a.m. right now? It'll be at least 6 hours before any of these sleepy children come in with their eyes full of crusties and stomachs full of rumblies waiting for breakfast. And even then, this food's gonna have to be gone anyway. Look at this. It's like corn on the cob and a drumstick. Like, this isn't breakfast food. It's all just there. It's wasted. It's all for the giant ent, with its star hat, a proud crown upon its visage that is largely unseeable because it's disguising itself as a tree, with its ornamented baubles as decorative as the nipple rings on the craziest man alive. All right. Anyway, let's talk to Natty.
Some days are more difficult than others.
Okay. Well, you're gonna be all kinds of dramatic about this. Hey. Oh, look, the children having their breakfast of prime rib and roasted potatoes, not eggs and cereals or anything like that.
To the back of my mind, and I feel peace for a day or two.
Oh, and then you remember, and then you're all sad.
I miss him.
Look, I'm not gonna say that this is unreasonable, but I don't want to share in your sadness, so maybe you could just kind of bottle it up inside and just kind of like, you know, save it for your therapist.
That he isn't.
Okay, okay, so here's the thing. One, this stare would be really unnerving if you're already going through an emotional crisis. No facial expressions, nothing. Just these cold, gray, dead eyes peering at you from the most evil of masks. Alright, so realistically, like, this feels like the thing to say, but also at the same time, like, you know this is the last thing that she wants to hear. She intellectually knows that, probably. But, like, it might be best to just show sympathy, because at the same time, like, just saying this is a really good, like, hey, I'm just being a good friend, I'm here for you type of thing. This feels like I'm trying to be your therapist, but I'm not actually trained to do that. It might make things worse. I mean, the other thing that's nice about it, though, is it's not going to make a difference, because all of these are just, like, they're all just, like, different ways to get to the same destination. Like, these paths aren't actually branching, they're just kind of, like, it's like if you were to have a path that were to, like, fork off, but then it bends right back into one path. It's like a figure 8 in the path, not an actual branch or a fork in the road. I'm just gonna be a good friend.
I'm sorry, Natty. I wish there was something I could do to help.
There is. There's a curse. It brings back the dead. They're called in for but maybe we could do that with my dad. I don't think that's the way to do it.
I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Each day they remain free, they do more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
Yeah, poor
I
Archie.
agree, Natty. We'll get them. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
We'll get them. Forget school, forget classwork. It's time to go to war. Grab your wand and your wizarding bag, Natty. We're gonna find these people, and we're gonna frag them a good one. Make them just as dead as can be. I'm already learning all of the different curses. I can torture them, and even though there's an explicit killing curse, I'm willing to bet that there's a way to just, like, give them enough torture and pain that their body shuts down, brain and all. Alright, what are we supposed to be doing now? Is that all that there is for that quest? Is that all we needed to do? Alright, cool. Yeah, we just needed to talk to her. She's probably going to come back with something desperate that we're going to have to either participate in the murder of a bunch of people or else convince her that murder isn't the answer. Alright, find the entrance to the mine. Okay, go to... wait, hold on. What gear do I have? What new gear did we get? Gloves that aren't that great. Excellent. Just what I wanted. Hi, Kitty. My kitty is here. It is very cold out today. She probably wants the heated blanket. She's going to sit here and join us. Okay, so look at all of these numbers. Largely meaningless because we don't really know what the cap is, and it's all arbitrary. I mean, you could divide them all by 100, and you could have like a 3.11 or a 3.35, and it could still be functionally the same thing, depending on if you just divide what the maximum is by 100 as well. The funny thing about, like, numeric scales like that, like, it really is arbitrary. Like, I think about that with money, too. It's like, what's a dollar worth? Like, everyone will act like, oh, it's based on this, that, or the other thing. So you could just divide the cost and the value of everything by 10, and it would functionally be exactly the same. We could undo, quote-unquote, inflation just by doing that, and, like, numerically it would look the same, although it wouldn't undo it because then our salaries would go down as well. But it's like the numbers are arbitrary. It's just a random way for us to do everything. But every economist in the world is probably ripping their hair out right now, in which case I'll tell them that's great and all, but until I can afford, you know, food easily and maybe have a house before the age of 70, I don't know that I really care about your expertise, because a lot of fat good it's doing us. Sorry. That got a little personal. Anyways, let's go save the world. But like not the real world, just the wizarding world. We don't have any power to save the real world, but within a pre-established video game with a story to tell, we can be the hero because that's the only option.
No sign of Lodgok out here. He must be inside already.
Yeah, let's go inside and find ourselves face to face with a bunch of horrible, nasty creatures. That's the move. Start calling out really loud. Lodgok! Oh, Lodgok! I sure hope there aren't any enemies in here.
Look at the size of this mine.
Something seems wrong.
This place is...
Have you guys seen Lodgok?
I have to keep my wits.
Oh, you want to assault me? Okay, fine. I'll play that game. Yeah, I killed your friend. What are you gonna do about it? Try and kill me back? Nice try, fool. I killed your friend by countering your attack. There's nothing you can do. I am untouchable, and you know it.
This cart ought to get me deeper into the mine.
Okay. Is that the only way for us to go forward? Yep, I guess so. Wait. What do we have? Oh, it's just money. Oh, it's just money. No one who needs money. As discussed, economy is nonsensical and made up. What an inefficient way to, like, travel. Like, look at the size of that engine. I mean, I guess you got the seats on the side, but it's like, my Atlanta. Like, that thing's got to have enough torque to, like, carry a few carts of people or something. You know what I mean?
That has to be the end up ahead.
Oh, it's not slowing down. Oh. And that was the end of our hero. All in the name of $15. All in the name of $15 and a hope and a prayer that some 15-year-old could actually make a difference in the world of global geopolitics. Although I guess I don't really know if this is global. This is definitely doing the same thing that like every story does, where it's like the local country is also the world, and it's like, okay, a chugga choo-choo with the steam. Oh, look at the pressure needle. And now our hero must move really, really fast, or else they're gonna blow up the whole city. Like, the whole thing is just gonna get absolutely, or the whole mine is just gonna collapse on everyone, and it's kind of a bad thing. You can let go of that now. And we search through every gunny sack, finding every dollar available, as though the game is concerned that we won't have enough money for all of the things that we want to buy. When in reality, most of the things that we would want to buy are not really things that we need, because we find plenty of them anyway. Nice try, goon. Oh, is that not ready yet? It is now. Haha. Boom. Wow, you guys are really just kind of struggling to keep up with me here, aren't you? You know, if I were a less woke individual, I might start making commentary about the nature of how easily I'm fragging a bunch of goblins right now. But fortunately for you guys, I'm a modern, up-to-date on what's socially acceptable individual. Does it count as being not racist if you just, like, are only faking not being racist? Like, what's the line? What's the line of sincerity that we draw on these things? This is up to the individual and how much of a purity test you want to establish for people. Let's not get into that one. That sounds too complicated. And that's more complicated than I think I'm ready to tackle right now. Instead, I'm just going to mindlessly, aimlessly find a bunch of money here. Okay, so hold on. There's all those people down below. It looks like we're gonna have to go down below. So I want to keep making sure I search, yeah, all of the up above places first. Because I ain't missing no collectibles. No, sir. I'm not about that life. About that not pilfering everything life. Look, we found an unidentified head item, which is a little concerning because there's only so many items that can go on a head. So I'm not perfectly sure how we can identify it, but it's probably related to the same level of ridiculousness that causes my legs to clip through my own coat. Wherever we are. What's happening here? Hello, ho, ho. What do we have here? Why? Do that. And then go down. You can do it. There you go. Well, they're aware that I'm here, but also I don't know that there's anything they can do about it from where we are right now. Alls I know is I got myself a sweet pair of spectacles. Oh, they're the Google Eye spectacles. I don't know though. I don't want to get rid of my mask. I like my mask. My insane mask that makes me look like a complete sociopath. Super fun. It makes me uncomfortable when people can see my facial expressions. I prefer to keep everything close to the vest. Makes it much easier to lie to people and gaslight them into believing what I want them to believe. Alright, let's go down. Down, down, down to a mining ring of fire. Surprise! Oh, okay. I was a little too slow on it. And by too slow, what I mean is there we go, let's get him going. There we go, whoops! I love that plea, that appeal. Like, you were just like, we're in the middle of a battle, and like, this guy is willing to fight, like, potentially getting all kinds of curses. Like, you know, like, we could sectum sempra him, right? Just rend him open at his flesh. And the one that gets him, the one that turns him into a sniveling little crybaby, is lifting him in the air, and he starts like, oh no, wait, I'm afraid of heights, that's not fair. Like, oh, that's the one that does it. Like, I could literally just murder you with a spell, and the one that gets you is me lifting you in the air, huh? Cool. That's hilarious. Oops, alright. Alright, hold on, I gotta zero in. I've been letting myself get hit by things here. But I'm better than this. Boom. Nice try, fool. Boom, ba-doom, ba-doom, boom. Nope. Boom, boom. Hogwarts teach you nothing about dueling. I've killed like 5 of you already. What are you talking about? No, that's actually what his concern is. He's like, no, but you're not supposed to die. We're supposed to just, like, you know, beat each other up a little bit and embarrass each other. Whoops. Right, well, we're just gonna... Nope. Nope. So many of them. I keep forgetting that when they throw stuff, if you don't hold it for the stupefy, you can just, like, huck things at them. Which, personally, I find to be more amusing. Like, I like just blasting people with rocks. Like, the concept of just like, we're in a magic duel and then suddenly just a rock smashes someone right in the teeth. I don't know, it's just something about the disparity between the types of fighting there amuses me. It's kind of like how I find it hilarious, and that's why everyone loved the scene in, what was it, the 3rd Harry Potter movie, where it's like, oh yeah, it's the magic world, they do magic dueling, and then Hermione just decks Malfoy like right in the schnoz. It's classic slapstick right there, and it's a double whammy in the magical world because it's a misdirect too. Everyone's all like, oh, what kind of crazy curse are they gonna do? And then you just like, can you imagine just like giving someone a Tyson style liver shot, and he just like curls up crying and pooping his pants? It's classic slapstick right in the face of the magic world. Okay, where do I go from here? What do I do? I've successfully killed a couple of people. When I say a couple of people, I mean at least in the double digits in this dungeon alone. It's impossible to enumerate my my kill count at this point in time. I've done more damage than most bombers in war. Like, okay, hold on. What do I do? Where do I go? Something. Oh wait, but that's all over. None of the stuff that is revealed is accessible to me right now. Where do I go? Tracking not available. And I'm so confused. Like, am I stupid? What am I missing? I feel stupid right now. I don't know if I am stupid. I mean, probably I am. Oh, hey, this looks like it's probably related to what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Okay, so if we can fring this. What does that do for us? Anything? That do anything for us? Acting as though there's like a pathway or something. Like the map makes it look like there could be a pathway. The world makes it look like that is a complete farce. Like, okay, Okay, so what if I activate that and come over here? Does that change? If we come up. Okay, cool. We got a prefect casual uniform. Let's do. Okay, here we go. This is great. Come to me, giant thing. Carry me to my destination. Oh my gosh, be slower about it though, please. You're making me nervous with just how rapid this is. Whoa, take your time. Take your time. Whoa, that was kind of a weird visual effect. The way I moved the camera along with those gears, it looked like we were just like absolutely plummeting to our deaths. Which I gotta say, that'd be a fun way to shake up the story here. Alright. Y'all can die anytime if you feel like it. I'd be cool with that. Bye. Because I'm good at dueling. I don't know what you want me to say, man. Why can't I hit you? Because I know how to fight? Good point. I feel like a lot of people say that to me on sparring days at the gym. They're like, why can't I hit you? It's because I know what I'm doing. I don't know. And because I'm better than you. Okay, good, scrub. There's so many of you. See, your problem is y'all are waiting turns. Like, rather than all of you attacking me at once. If you guys just sort of like mob mentality this and just start all of you like stomping on me all at one time, there's nothing I could do. You guys could steal my shoes so easily. Like, it would be that easy. And they're sweet shoes, man. Like, you know you want them. They give me so many benefits. Just kill your own teammate. It's awkward for you, bud. So many Wiggenweld potions, and I don't need a single one.
Revelio.
Anything of value over here? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Where does this one lead? Off the beaten path, I suspect. Incendio should be enough to light these flames.
Oh, thanks for telling me the thing I already knew. I'm glad you gave me a second to think about it before you just gave away the answer. I mean, sheesh Louise.
Before Lodgok does.
Why? Because you're worried that Lodgok's gonna have all the fun killing the bad guy? I get it. This is what we've been training for. Or at least that's what I have to believe. The teachers are so chill with me not being in school. I have to imagine that really they're just all about me taking down a criminal ring. Like, man, if a kid can do it, that's gonna make it so much easier for us.
The wizarding world will crumble!
I feel like that's not super helpful for you guys. Like, I feel like if the wizarding world crumbles, then things just get even more complicated for you trying to make sense of the muggle world, you know what I mean? The quest is defeat all enemies. Our quest has become kill, kill, kill. I'm just like absolutely frag this troll as much as I can to start here. There we go. Yeah, I want to take down the armored troll. We'll just finish him off. The sooner we can have him not be a factor in this fight, the better. There we go. Because everyone else is going to be pretty simple. Whoops. We'll probably finish this battle and then call it an episode today, I think. That's going to be our move here. Because we are getting to our little half-hour mark here. Whoops, that was me not paying attention. Bam. I don't feel like getting sliced anymore. I'm going to remember to do my counters and everything. Let's just call it there. Let's just be good to go there. Alright, and with that, oh wow, look at that. There's all kinds of stuff that we could be doing in here. But we'll figure that out next time, because right now it's time for me to say thank you so much for joining me. I love and appreciate every single one of you. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know if I have any good advice based on this one. Like, all we did was we ran through a few caves and killed a bunch of people. Like, that seems like I know I'll a lot of times facetiously give that as like a lesson, like, lesson, abandoned school, go murder poachers and stuff like that. But I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think we've learned anything this time. I think we're just you know, we're at severe risk of becoming that which we sought to destroy. Which, if that's not poetic irony, I don't know what is. So I guess if I'm giving you parting words of wisdom, it's gonna be leave the violence to the video games, and let real life be led by love or something, or I don't know, just generally like cracking wise, and I don't know, maybe watching a good movie every now and then. It seems reasonable. I don't know. Anyway, love you. Bye.
The pillars are weakening.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it just feels like we're kind of becoming a violent little puke these days, and it's hard for me to learn any positive lessons. I mean, Harry Potter, the lesson is like rely on your friends and trust in yourself and all that kind of stuff, but I don't know. This one feels just kind of like go out and kill anything that's trying to kill you. Like, you get on, be ahead of the game on that one and kill before you get killed, and that's bad advice. I mean, like, it's good advice, but it's not advice that we want to rely on. There's better ways to live life.